My name is Marc Cox. I'm an associate professor in biology. I'm a prostate cancer researcher, and I'm just an all-around awesome dude. How was that?
That works.
That'll work. In my own research lab, I study prostate cancer, but more importantly, we're trying to understand the mechanisms by which prostate cancer progresses to a more aggressive form, and trying to identify novel treatment strategies for treating late-stage prostate cancer. And in my laboratory, we're trying to target some of those novel mechanisms with small molecules or novel drugs for treating prostate cancer. So the course is largely designed around that research strategy, and that we've developed a number of novel drugs for treating prostate cancer. So by the end of the course, the students will have not only developed assays for screening drug libraries, but they will come up with their own novel drug molecule. It's a 2-semester course, and this assay that the students have developed to screen small molecule libraries, they will then extend the use of that assay in semester 2 for use in screening environmental samples. So ultimately, they will go from understanding basic mechanisms of prostate cancer, developing assays that can be used to screen for small molecules. They'll use that assay to identify novel drug candidates and characterize those candidates. And then they will take what they've learned about these assays and learn how to modify them for use in a different field completely. So they're going to learn the process of drug development from beginning to end. So what goes into understanding what a good drug target is. Students who participate in real research experiences go on to do so much better in the future. Statistics have shown that. Also, being in a laboratory, students get a mentor, right? So I have undergraduates in my lab who I see every day. I work with them every day. I give them advice not only on research, but also in life. And one of our big goals here is to convince students to get into research careers. And so it's our job to get them in the lab and encourage them to pursue research careers. And finally, students don't realize, but getting a PhD is free, so going to med school is not. So when students get into the PhD program, they get a tuition waiver and they get a stipend. And students are the workforce of academic science. We need them, so they're paid to do that work. So in science, you have to be extremely persistent because most of the time experiments aren't working. A lot of the time you spend, hours in the lab and you get no good results out of it. It can be extremely frustrating. And so it takes somebody who's extremely persistent and striving for perfection in those experiments to really succeed in science. So you have to force yourself to do those things that make you uncomfortable. And I think if something makes you uncomfortable, it's probably a good indication you should do it, right? Usually.